Art Life All Day. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike, and it's time for another stream. It is Wednesday. On Wednesday, we draw with vectors. It's Wednesday World of Vectors, and so I'm very excited about what the projects that I'm working on. It's the second half of 2022, and I just want to remind you that this is the time to decide what you're gonna do with 2022. Don't let 2022 tell you what to do. And I've said this before. My mother, my brother and I had to wash dishes, and then there was a pot that would just not get clean, and then my mother would see it, and she would say, "What's wrong with this pot? Why is it still dirty?" And then either I or my brother would say, "Well, it just won't get clean. I can't get that off. Whatever kind of crust on the food that's got stuck on the pot or whatever." And then my mother would say, "Well, it wasn't born there." And so I tell that story all the time. I'm sorry if you heard it a million times already, but basically it means that it's up to you to take care of something. It's up to you to handle it. It's up to you to take that first step. It's up to you to take that second step, third step, fourth step. It's up to you to follow through with your ideas, with your creativity, with your inspirations, with your creations. And so, 2022, don't let 2022 tell you what to do. It's your job to figure out what you want out of this year. So, in the future, 10 years from now, when we're in year 20 of the COVID pandemic, you can look back at 2020, 2021, 2022 and say, yeah, that's when the pandemic started. Or you can look back at 2022 and say, that's the year I started my game. That's the year that I started my podcast. That's the year that I started streaming. That's the year that I started doing NFTs. You want to be able to look back at a date and say, yeah, that's when I started. What's it going to be? What are you going to start? All right, so that is my our business conversation. You know how I get down. All right, let me go ahead and take a look at this. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, everybody? Got Odari, Gareth, Jeff, and joining us on Behance. I appreciate you. We got Odari, Gareth, and Bree joining us here on Discord. Very cool, very cool. And just a quick look at my shirt. This is my shirt. Yeah, boy. Skully's Iconic. It's got my Skully's Iconic shirt on. I ordered this shirt online, and I discovered I got them yesterday. I picked them up, and I discovered by checking it out that it's an iron-on, because iron-on T-shirts, they have this distinct feel to them. So on this side of the shirt, it feels sort of soft, but right here there's like this caked on glue feel to it, and so I think that's what they got going on. But when you go online, it's they don't say how they're gonna print your shirt. So, anyways, I got a Skully's that kind of shirt. That's the conversation that's going on in the Discord right now. I do have an idea for the Skully collectors to either decide to get those screen printed shirts, or go online and do print on demand, which I'm not interested in doing. So if I'm gonna go the route of getting one or two shirts printing at a time, then I'm gonna do it myself. And my budget's been approved. My personal budget has been approved to go ahead and buy what I need to do some heat press t-shirt printing. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna happen next month in July. Go ahead and get ready. A paper type feel. That's the heat press. That's right, Odari. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's some kind of film or something. Sorry, I'm not trying to touch on myself. It's a kind of. It feels like it's something on the shirt. So anyway, what's up, Saint Tony the Monster? Thank you for joining us. Yes, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen. Let me see what we got going on. That's not what I want to share. Oh, bam, got that iPad on deck, baby. Word up, word up. And so, just a quick updates. You don't like the Gothic font, but the sketch is really nice. Thank you, Anya. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's that old English. I love that old. And so yeah, so just stay tuned for more updates on the merch for the Skully's series. And I am actually sending out a bunch of stickers this. That's what's happening. The reason it's taking so long, I've been really bogged down with art projects. I am thankful, unfortunate that people want me to do their drawings, and these are projects that have budgets. Of projects with budgets. Projects with budgets. That's another T-shirt design right there. Projects with budgets. All right, so what are we doing, Dan? So all right, so today I am working on character art for video games. Denominator, my gorilla, and as always, my trusty go-to app is Adobe Fresco. And let me give you a rundown about what's been going on. I did have a little bit of an update on uh, Monday when I went live. So let's go ahead and visit Visual Artworks. That is my gaming brand name. Let me tell you about failures and pivots. As an artist, you come up with lots of ideas, right? It's a blessing and a curse to always have something popping in your head. So you can't do it all. To write it down, I have an Evernote. There's an app. I got tons of notes and notebooks. Look at all these notebooks. These are notebooks. How many notebooks I have no idea. 300 notebooks. All right. You got to write stuff down because you're not going to remember it, or have a little sketchbook. You have a little sketchbook, you can sketch out the idea. And nowadays with digital, just find your favorite app to just draw some sketches and say, cool, that's the idea. So many years ago, I came up with this idea of drawing art that would go on skateboards. So I created the brand name Visual Artworks, VAW. I made a ton of stickers, a ton of artwork, and I found out the market, what do you call it, margins to be very slim. It takes a lot to grow to the level where the margins make a difference. And so I kind of slowed down on it, and then video game. Then I pivoted to video game idea. So this has been my logo for the video game company, Visual Artworks, which is part of the Azteca Creative Group. That is our official business name. So if you ever get an invoice from me, it's say Azteca. It doesn't say my name. It doesn't say the creative. It has a company name. So in any case, but the branch for the mobile games is artwork. So I spent the last couple of days since live went Monday. I've spent the last couple of days updating this website. I kind of had it sitting around for a while, not doing much. So right now, when you visit Visual Artworks, there's a few things that you can check out. All of this is leading to the artwork that we're gonna create today or work on today. I already created that, but slowly building it, working on it. First things you can check out is that coloring book. You can click through this link and download the coloring book. And so Art Life, the game, aka Art Life, the coloring book, Art Life, the comic, and I guess I need to update it. It's 2013. I've had this here for a long time. And so basically, there's a series of characters, and one of them is Denominator, and I'll show you all of this stuff here. Penny and so on. So if you want to download the coloring book, you can. If you want to visit the project on Behance, go through my Behance profile. Check out there it is, the little gorilla right there, Art Life the game. I have a lot of Art Life projects, don't worry about it. But there goes Art Life the game. Today was the kickoff date for this game camp that I joined, that I'm participating in, that will give me access to resources and build the game myself. But this is the artwork that I've been working on. I've been trying to simplify my gorilla. Oh my god. You'll see, I'm gonna show you the steps. Anyways, so some of the gameplay, some of the sketches that I worked on many years ago. and I think that says 2013 right there. And then a ton of more sketches here, and then the colored characters from the coloring book. So that's on my Art Life the Game portfolio on Behance, and there's the Art Life coloring book that you can download. You can click on it and it'll open up the second thing you can see on the website is the Art Life the Game page. Take you to the Art Life the Game page where you can see the main character. There's some artwork that I'm still switching around, and as I update the artwork during this game camp, I will be updating the artwork on the website. There it is. Thank you, Garrett, for the Behance project in my gallery. We can download, check out, the coloring book. Let me see. So it has some original sketches, and then again the characters. The characters I just showed you in full color, and a little bit about each character are and what they do. So I've been building this world for a while. I have pages of a comic book. So big idea. I did a Kickstarter, and these are all the people who sent me money. All these folks are waiting for me to launch something. I'm sure they're all forgot about me. I didn't forget about them. But big ups to all the supporters that I had all along. But I did build a world around Art Life, the game, aka Art Life, the comic book, and a mobile game. And the idea was that it's a mobile game. After I finish this game camp, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a game somewhere. From the home page, you can also check out the games. So I organized the games that I tried to show you a few days ago. Click on the games tab or the games picture, and you can see all the games that I've already created. These are games that I created the artwork for. I did not do the coding. I have no idea, and my head hurts when I look at coding. All right, but if you click on these pictures, it'll take you to the game. I'm gonna have a song, so I can't play it too long. Yeah, watch your step, kid. So it's like a Candy Crush, and you sit there and you crush out these heads. It's crazy. And so there is a technique to win the points and so on. In this game, so by visiting that page on my website, Visual Artworks, you can click through the links to get to the games. You can play these games on your mobile device. I actually was playing one earlier today while I was watching the presentation for the intro. So anyways, I'm down to 2 minutes, and pretty cool. Working on these games was not that hard. The hardest part was figuring out what artwork to make for them. Let's see which one is good to take a look. This one was cool. Oh, there's boom. So let's draw. Everything is related to art. All right, let's go. So I think you gotta tap these. You gotta tap these. And so if you're on mobile, it boom, bam. So you're trying to tap all these sketchbooks, kind of like drawing. Bam. I forgot the rules and how it works. Everything, boom, the book, everything. This is all right. So check out my page, my games, and play them out. Anyways, there goes that book, and there goes that game, and so I have all the games all put together in one place. I've actually worked on other games in the past with other teams, with other companies, but those games I'm not in charge of, so I don't know what happened. I know where those people are, but the game never happened. So here I am updating the blog, and so that people can stay up to date on the progress of the game, the progress of my artwork. That's me at an earlier time. Man, oh, and I was going crazy with the artwork, and I step up and finish it off. Then finally, of course, contact. So anyway, that's the website. Go check it out. And here's how the art has developed. Time this character right here, Mecha, same character that is here. This one. It's crazy. And so that's been my problem. My problem is that I have ideas about character and the artwork, and so as time goes on, artwork changes and it changes. And so, you know, it's a good thing that it's taking me this long because now I have an idea how I can make the artwork just, and the way I did that mecha right there, do that in sketchable. Yeah, we will be all of these characters. Right now, the focus is to organize my ideas, organize my artwork so that I can have the assets ready to go and bring them into the mobile game setup once I get to that point. Coming pretty soon. They gave us access to a lot of software, Unreal Engine templates, and so now I gotta watch some videos and learn what's happening, what's going on. But here we go. So my problem is that when I draw my characters, there's a gorilla. Is that I come into my gorilla with the art style that's really made for comics. This is really more of a comic book art. You know, it's got the very detailed, very fine um, anatomy. And so as I started to draw the character, I was like, yeah, that's cool. You know, you start drawing the elements of or the details. So my gorilla needs to have a strong eyebrow, needs to have a strong mouth, and got the nose. But it's not like a real look. This doesn't look like a gorilla. It looks more like a human with a gorilla face, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to be like a real gorilla. Anyways, it does have to have a tooth sticking out. It's got the little goatee down here, and then some sideburns or something, and then bam, there goes the ear. But this is all cool, but it's not cool for a game because I don't have the time to do all this amazing artwork and then do the artwork over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm gonna show you that in a minute. And so as I started to sketch this out, I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I like this." Boom, bam. I was figuring out, what I want, how I want it, and then I was like, and then I kind of slowed down when I got to the bottom. I did not even draw the feet or nothing, because as I got here, I was like, you know what, this is not even right because I can't. If I was to do the character like this, um, it's gonna be very complicated when you're drawing for the mobile game. And I worked on a game before. It was called Monkey Pants. I've worked on several games, but one was called Monkey Pants, and so they already had the artwork style, and so I just worked with that, and it was very simple and it was very easy to work with. I've also worked in animation projects, and they wanted the artwork to be very simple so that the animators can then move things around, move the arms and the legs and so on, and it would not require a whole lot of shading and detail. And so as I started to go back into working on my gorilla and at least some of the game elements that I want to bring in, I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, that's too. So I did a quick outline here. All of these were stacked on top of each other as I was drawing them. So I started to do one sketch, then I did another layer over it. I started to draw that, and so then this is where that gorilla started coming in, and but then after that, I was like, yeah, I don't like that pose. I don't want to start with that pose because I was already thinking about the pose and how is the gorilla going to move, the moves within the game, and so I needed a pose that would have a natural flow to them. So I kept working through, and I said, you know what, I need to think about the shapes. So that's where this drawing comes in. So I started to think about the shapes. And let me try a whole different color. So you know. So I started to say, okay, I need the head. You know, I don't need all the detail. I just need to know that this is the head, and the head will be able to move back and forth if I need to, move up and down if I need to. I need a body shape. I need a arm shape. And so, you know, I'm like, oh man. So this is why I haven't moved much on some of these projects, because it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. I just want to draw. I don't want to have to think about all this. So, anyways, so then here's another piece. And so then let me get rid of that head right there. Yeah, that's not that head, not that head, this head. And so once I figured out the design elements of the gorilla, I went back in time and I said, let me just think about design elements. Stop thinking about the details and how the gorilla has to look and the muscles. And, you know, I had this right here for the tattoo, because the Denominator has a tattoo on his belly. It says Art Life. So I said, no. Focus. So that's when I worked on this gorilla, and I went back to the elements. Like, here's the elements, right? And as I'm working on the elements, I'm also thinking about, you know, what is the line weight? That's super thick line weight. I'm also thinking about, okay, this is gonna be a game, but some games are on a regular screen, a laptop, or a tablet, iPad. And so not all the art, so not, you can't just go too bold with some of the line work, because then it's gonna look a little cluttered. Once the artwork is shrunk down, and if you're doing it on a game, playing on a phone, then the artwork is gonna look cluttered. So I'm thinking about all these things as I'm working on the character. So I did like this head a little bit, and I ended up drawing another head on top of this head, and there's that head. And I said to myself, you know, I know it's not a gorilla, so I don't really necessarily need a real gorilla head, but the gorilla, if you look at the gorillas, and I did take my time looking through gorilla pictures, is that you know, the face is right here, and it's actually more like the big head, and then the face is like that right there, right? And then they got big old long head, you know, big old chunky face, or meat, or just big old head. The head is just large, while the face is small. And so I was thinking of ways where I can make sure the face stood out while the head still had that shape that we're familiar with. And so I said, okay, I need to think about that along the way. So I did a cleaner version of the drawing here. Let's see right there. Boom. It's like, okay, so now I'm getting my line weights. I'm getting the body shapes. It's like, okay, I'm going away from all these detailed hands and fingers to a lumpy shape, because I need to simplify it. I need to simplify. It's not a comic book game. I need to be able to move all these body parts. Then I simplified enough to where I have now I have there goes the arm, the hands, the lumpy hands, and it has I like this flow of the arm, how the shoulder begins right here, and then the arm comes out right here. And I started to think about that, and I was also looking through other artists' work. I spent a lot of time looking at artwork. This is why I follow only artists. I only follow artists on Instagram. I'm only friends with artists on Facebook. Don't care about people I went to high school with. I don't know those folks. I don't care about people who I was in the Marine Corps with. Never went to college, so I don't care about none of those folks. I care about artists. So then I get to this point here, and it's like, yes, I think I have it. So I think this guy is in a different. Yep, this guy is right here. So I got to this guy. I was like, yes, I found it. I found the guy. I found my gorilla. I combined all these different ideas together. I thought about this head. I did a couple of heads here, trying to come up with the right details on the head, and see how big the top of the head is now compared to, you know, it was still kind of big, but it was kind of like slanted to the back. And sometimes when I draw my gorilla, it starts to look more Neanderthal than anything, because it has that slopey forehead. Ditto. Artist only for me, says Odari. That's right. So then by the time I got to this gorilla, I was like, that's it. I got it. I got like the fingers right here, but I'm not trying to make a real fist and all that stuff. Not yet. Not on that angle. There goes the shape of the arm. That means that this other arm comes out right here also. You know, so now things are starting to come together. But it's a lot of drawing. This takes a lot of time, a lot of thinking time. You know, I didn't even do the belly button or the nipples there. Bam, boom. But see, now you're able to add all these other things to it. Oh yeah, there goes gonna be the art life tattoo. Okay. So but you don't want to get lost in these details when you're coming up with the artwork, when you're exploring the character. You need to focus on what is the utility of this character. What do I need to be able to do? And how can I make it simple to myself? Because I'm doing all this artwork, and I posted on Facebook a screenshot of this process right here. And actually, I posted a screenshot. I'm gonna show you in a second of where is it? It's all of these other ones that are on. I need to turn these. And I posted this, and I said, "Man, this is a lot of work. I don't know how animators do this." And a friend of mine who actually has an animation degree, he says that's because most animations usually work in teams. You know, it's not a one-person thing. And so me, I'm doing it all one person. So once I got to here, I said, I got it. I know what I want. And that's when I drew this guy. Boom. And I put him in this square because it's important that when you're working on a game, go to the side over here, the character, there's a gameplay layout. And so the character is going to sit in a specific place, depending on the game you're working with. The character is going to sit in a specific place. Things are coming towards my character. And so my character has to react. And so I've done artwork for this game in the past, and we're testing. One of the first things I learned is that we need to make sure we keep that impact spot in one place because that's hard coded into the game. And so once the object flies this way and my character reacts to it, then an object is interacted with, and it has to be the same spot. It's, at least for my game, because it's very simple. And so looking here, I made a diagram to myself, and I said, okay, cool. Here is my impact spot. This is where my character lives. He's not going to move from here. At least in the beginning. I don't know. And as time goes on, you can always build your game to whatever you want. But in the beginning, you need to keep it simple. You need to focus. So I have my composition for the game, and it has the border or guide to where my character is. It has a guide to where some of these elements come in. And so I'm going to show you my character. Now, if you're familiar with my process with Adobe Fresco, you'll know that I go crazy with the layers. And I try to tame myself. I mean, I could keep it simple, just like this. Just two two tones, and it's actually like 3 layers because this one layer has that highlights, and then there has this one back here. Yeah, that's not too bad looking. And color's another thing, but I wanted to just keep it simple and not spend a lot of time trying to figure out my colors, because one thing that happens to me a lot is that I get stuck on the details, and then the project never moves forward, like the children's book. Started that children's book. That was years ago when I started it. With the help of Tamika, I was able to move through the writing, but now I'm kind of stuck. And it's like, is this the best drawing for that page? Detail just right? Is the character just right? I've redrawn the character several times. And so you get stuck. And so right now I need to go ahead and just get this drawing done. I need to get this game done. Something needs to happen. so that later on you can always adjust, make changes, and so on, but you have a project that's out there. So what I've done here is I went ahead and just did a couple extra layers, and then this is the yellow on the tooth. Boom, there goes the gorilla. Here goes the pencil. That's the pencil in his hand. Same thing with this pencil. There's only one color, one layer for the colors, another layer for the outline, and these two need to actually be together. Boom, there it is. That's it. And so once I got my character the way I want it, I got the detail in the head. It kind of looks gorilla-ish. I did start with my gorilla being brown, but the very first time I drew him, he was gray. And oh man, if you went to my DeviantArt collection, anybody know about DeviantArt? Into the gorilla is there. That was 2006, 2000. And so he was gray. And so but I did brown because I like brown color characters. But I said, nah, I want him to be like a silverback. So he's gonna have to have that black and gray color to him. Okay, cool. So there it is. There goes the gorilla. I have these are the objects that are flying at the gorilla. So whenever we have a bottle or a brick, the gorilla has to punch him or kick him. This is gonna be a punch. That's gonna be a kick. But if there's a piece of paper or a sketchbook or some of the other things that are gonna come at the gorilla, it's gonna be like say a canvas. Boom, right? Bam, yeah. That's not much of a canvas, but let's put some staples in. This is just a quick sketch. Don't worry about it. Then so then he has to draw. But there's a high draw and a low draw. Which brings me to my screens. I've been working on the screens, or at least the idea. I've drawn these screens over and over many times in the past, and I'm gonna really lock this down. And this is gonna happen this week. I may not stream all of this. Gotta get it done. So Visual Artworks, that's the first logo that'll flash. Art Live is the name of the game. With the credits. And then I made some notes to myself. I do have the Instagram and the Twitter for Art Life the game, but I only have Twitter and a website for Visual Artworks. I don't know why I don't have the Instagram, but maybe I had to. I don't know. Pencil Wars Instagram is a part of this universe here, Pencil Wars. I'll talk about it soon. So, anyways, I do want a world story screen where it shows you like where you are, where you're going, just some different scenes or moments within the game, or backgrounds. So in each one of these, it'll be a different background. And so I want like when you start the story, there might be like a paragraph here. Bam, and then you select it and you start playing. And then when you're finished that level, different levels, then the next level will pop open, and then you have another pop-up screen or pop-up text that'll tell you what's going on with that level. Levels, story. Bam. All right. Then a character story. And so it's going to start with the gorilla. I have 7 characters, 8 really, but 7 that I've drawn. So I'm just going to really start with the gorilla. There he goes. He's looking like some of these screens is okay if he's like really hardcore. Because it's just a picture. It's not going to be him moving or anything. It's a drawing. So it can be look at that. It's got this Simeon. Sidetrack. You're right there. Anyways, and so it might the character story, it might have a paragraph about something and something else, and then bam, click and go next. And then and so eventually it will have a choose your character, so it'll have the picture of the character and stuff, and maybe some text about that character. Once you select that character, it'll pop up right. Yeah, I like that. And then also a start screen that tells you, okay, boom, here's how you play the game. And so it's where my got the Xbox controller or the PlayStation. In any case, the the buttons and the arrows or the whatever you directional buttons. And so it's gonna have to be a combination of both hands, so that one hand does one thing, the other hand does the other. And so I'm still just throwing ideas together here so that I can think it through. And so now we go on to the actual game. This looks weird right here. Worry about it. It's okay. Let's see that it. Yeah. Boom. This is why we draw with layers, because you can just throw a bunch of ideas together and then come back and say, okay, let's do this. Go ahead and change the color. Boom. The gorilla's gonna sit here. You see, I'm looking at my gorilla right there. This is my gameplay, or at least the gameplay for the character. Cool. Which is gonna be kind of funky later, because I have to stay inside my guidelines here, the square. And so what about when I have different characters? They're not chunky like the gorilla, so they're gonna be thinner, so it's gonna take up less space from side to side. I see Axel and a keyboard mouse interface, so yes, of course you need to have the ASD and the directional keys, right? So I have to think all this through. I want to name, and then there goes your character. There goes your action points. Your border for your character. Bam. I have a screen for this. I have screens that I've created already that I need that I've designed, but I haven't created all the elements separately. But there it is. Bam. So I'm gonna have the street. I already have those backgrounds already drawn up, sketched out. I shared some of them on Monday. Right. So there goes the background and so on. Bam. And there goes the gameplay. So back to this. Now that I know what I want to do with the gameplay, and that I have to hit these two spots, now I gotta work on the character. Doing one character is easy. Doing the same character over and over and over and over again is boring. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sad to say. But I went ahead and sat through it and I said, I need to do this. I need to do this. So here are my moves. There's the high punch, the block. So when something is coming your way, like a brick or a bottle, he puts his arm out, boom, and punch it out the way, right? Boom. Or if it's coming down low, he reaches down and punches it. Now, I originally had the idea that it would be a kick. I don't feel like doing those drawings right now. But eventually, he might just lean back and kick out, boom. That could be a thing. But this is the high and low. And then I have the draw high and draw low. Hey, this one's missing a pencil. Where's my other pencil? What's this? That's not it. In the window. To the wall. I didn't put a pencil on him. All right, that's cool. So anyway, I put him in the middle. But yes, him leaning forward and drawing and then up and drawing high, drawing low. So when something is coming that is down in the low area, then this is the point where he draws. And so I did some sketches. The sketches are right here. Yeah, there they go, right there. So I did the sketch. I said, okay, here's going off of the shapes. Just go off the shapes. Don't start to draw details. Just draw the shapes. And so I have to roll the body. And so there goes that. Roll the body and bend it down, the knees, and or take a step and punch or block. Just block. Anyway, I think I got it. So here's where you can see all that together. Go ahead and turn it down. All right. So here goes the punch. Yeah. Yeah, boy. So the foot stays. The body leans forward. And the back foot goes back a little. It'd be better if he was more like this. Take a step forward. Snap. Yep, that. Because then he's pushing off with the foot. What's up? Mo Access says my last game console was SNES. Only PC since for 30 years. Yeah, I believe it. I got everything. I have an addiction. All right, so there's that front block or punch. The arm is kind of forward a little bit. And it's more like a punch. It needs to be more like a block. So let me make a note to myself here. Bring back the arm. And I don't have to nitpick any of this right now, but since we're talking about it, let me go ahead and change brush. See, this is the bright brush. Is that the right brush? Yep, that's it. So I can go like this. And that. And then I grab this whole arm and I want to stay inside my square. Bam. Go ahead and eraser. And I'm gonna create sprites. So another thing I'm gonna do is I'm not rigging things. I'm not gonna do that's good. Motor Void. Paper is my armor. Eraser is my shield. Or is it? Or should they? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. The pencil is your sword. I'm not gonna try to create the artwork in a way where then it can be rigged, and moved around. Now I'm gonna do a sprite. So if you look up sprites online, it's basically a series of moves by a character, like this. That could be running, jumping, all these different things, whatever. And that's what I'm working on here. I'm making this right now. There it is. Boom. See, so now I brought the arm back a little bit, right? All right, so boom. So that arm is done. Let me go ahead and get rid of the text here. Boom, got it. And go back into here. Hey, that's not what I want. Back. Ungroup layers. Select this layer here. And get rid of the arm that was here. There. Done. Then I grab this arm. And I'm going to just set it next to this top of that gorilla. Actually, just go ahead and merge it. Black color. Bucket. Boom. There's black again. I don't know why I got that little dot right there. I ain't going to worry about it too much. But then, boom, I fixed that. So that's closer. That's better. Now, as I'm looking at this, yeah, that looks better. This one looks like he is kind of trying to aim to punch versus this one where it's kind of aiming to just block. Got to block. There he goes. Block. All right. Don't overthink it. All right, so let's put that pencil right there. Boom, that pencil goes. Now, I was looking at a game today that I was somewhere on the internet. What's up, Faisal? And there was this game. It was Pixel. Oh my gosh, love Pixel drawings. They're amazing. And man, this little character was walking, but it was just two moves, like one foot forward, and then boom, the other uh move was the other foot forward, and that's how it walked. It was just like that's it. It was very rough and very what do you call it? It was stamped. It had that stutter, you know, because it wasn't smooth. It didn't, and I could tell that the artwork, it wasn't a sprite that had 6 moves to make 2 steps. It was just 1 2 1 2 1 2, and so I think that's where I'm going with this right now. So like boom, I'm not sitting there making it really smooth and then going to make a thing where the arm is here there, like not going through all that right now. It's just boom boom boom. Another thing I have to do that I haven't done yet is where he's just standing. What if he's just standing? So he needs to have like his arm, or there's a swing back and forth, or maybe not a swing back and forth. What if he's up and down? Like he's, yeah, that's what I need to do. That's another drawing. All right, so there's that block. Now let's do the low block. Boom, there goes the low block. So the low block. So again, because this one is forward, then this one needs to be moved forward. And the foot needs to be like in this. But this one is okay if the arm was more extended because he's going lower. And so, and there's a separation right here in the arm, in the body. So, this one, not so much. But he is crouching down. I'm not convinced. Not convinced. But at least it's hitting the right spot. And this foot probably needs to be further back. There's that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Next one. Boom. Why is it the same? I don't know why I got one that's the same. That's the same. I just that's the bottom going down. Maybe because I used it as a base to do something else. Maybe I don't know why. But there it is. Now he's drawing. Now he's bringing forward the arm. Going with the arm. The right arm is I'm right-handed, so my gorilla is gonna have his pencil in his right hand. And bam, there it goes. The question is, what software? It's right now I'm drawing on Adobe Fresco. I'm not animating in After Effects. I'm gonna import the artwork into Unreal and make the game there. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't even gone through the steps to figure. And I'm gonna develop it myself. Maybe there'll be some help. I don't know. All right. But thank you for the question. So now I need to move this guy forward because he's going forward. He's leaning forward. He's going like using that right foot to push forward. Got it. There he goes. Yeah. And some of these games, if you play my games, it feels unreal. If you play some of my games, the sound effects, I made the sound effects. I started making my own sound effects. All right, here we go. Turn that one off. Okay, let's go. Now he's dropping low to draw. Yeah. Bam. And I'm gonna keep it simple. I have to keep it simple, otherwise I'll be here all day trying to draw this stuff. Now, all right, so there we go. We got one extra one. This was what? So this is the good one. This is not the good one. we can make adjustments on this one. And okay, so why is the pencil not there? There goes what happened. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is good. Not the one we want. This one. Yeah. There it is. So now I don't need this guy. Let's get rid of him because I'm getting confused. Too much stuff. So I have my 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from the gorilla, when he's just standing still, put him right here. I need to be able to go up and down like he's breathing, right? So that's next. That's the drawing we're gonna do. Turn down the opacity really low. Unreal Engine sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Motor Void Faisal. Yes, I'm excited too. I'm part of this game camp. So the kickoff was tonight. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And a whole lot of there goes somebody's making a Discord. What's the Discord? Somebody's trying to create a Discord. Definitely down. Everybody has. So did have been in conversations with folks, asked them to come through and process. But I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Keeping my expectations low. I'm focused on one level, and see what happens. And I'm gonna break out the artwork. I have the artwork for the background. I'll break that out. Okay, but let's go ahead and focus on this. Okay, let's see. So my process so far is to draw the head. So one thing I'm gonna do, trying to think of like what are the moves, right? What are the moves here? So the move is gonna be, I can actually do this. Check this out. Let's go ahead and duplicate this group. Get rid of, turn one off. Okay, here's the line work. So that's not gonna. It's scared. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. I still need to do the drawing. All right, never mind. So let's go. So let's re-outline the head. And one thing that I like to do is, and I was told this by an animator, is that when you're making animations and sprites of a character or drawing the character and it's gonna even if in the same pose it's gonna go through several frames. You want to redraw some of those pieces of the character so that it's not so when the animation is playing, the character is not just sitting still. Kind of want to have some movement, even if it's not moving like this, like breathing. Then you redraw the line, so then you can see there's movement, and the animation has to be animated. And so I have a ton of animating artists. So right now I'm just gonna redraw. It doesn't have to be exact. I want it to be, but I want the same lines. It's not gonna be. I can move some of those pieces. Bam. So now the head, as he's breathing, boom. Look, it was bam. This. So there. Next layer. Next layer is the arm. I kind of have like a little elbow, just a little elbow. Axel says, "I wish I could help, but I can't this way." It's cool, Axel. I appreciate you. It's something I need to learn. Otherwise, yes, I'll be taking pencil. Do it better. right there. Bam. Again, so this one is also going to drop down. Yeah. Next layer. And so I'm breaking down the different elements of the gorilla into different layers so that I can move them pieces around. And that's what I did with the arm. That's what I did. This arm is the same as that arm. This arm right here is the same as that arm. I just had it on a different layer, and so I can move it, this way or that way. Can get what I want out of it. Yes. Okay, so let's go back. So this arm, I need to drop it down. And what's gonna be really cool with this arm, you know what? And I just thought of that. Is I'll do that with the other arm too. Go down, but also, and the same with this. So when he's breathing, yeah, I'm being dramatic. I'm sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and clean up some of these pieces. I got it. The belly's gonna stay the same. Boom. Let's do the. Bam. Oh yeah. There it is. Okay, cool. And since now I have the pieces where I want them, I'm gonna go ahead and merge it down. Merge that down. Yep. Good. And now I'll go ahead and finish the rest. And since it's going like this, maybe the belly. Feet. And so another thing I didn't want to do is like do all the toes and have to, divide the toes and put nails on the toes. So anyways, it's crazy. The pencil in his hand is not accurate. Right. I already moved it. I'm sure it pokes though. You know what? That's a good idea. I don't like that, huh? Well, let me finish this. Boom. So now turn it off and on. All right. I think I can live with it. Let's get rid of that line. Yeah, I don't like this line so much. So let's see if I can fix it. You said the accuracy. I poker. It's yeah. This is a move right here. He's moved. His body moved. So let's go back. So that's the main gorilla. There's that's one move, and then this is the second move. All right. So now that I have this, let me go ahead and turn this back on. Go. And let's turn this off. Turn this back on. And ungroup. Boom. Because I'm gonna use some of these elements. Yeah, why not? All right. So we don't need this gorilla here. Yep, that's the towel one. Let's ungroup this. We don't need this pencil here. Turn that off. I got this pencil right there. Boom. Bam. Just move some of this. And sometimes it's easier to just draw the whole thing. Trying to mash stuff up, you waste a lot more time. I'm doing it right now. Wasting more time. Like right now it's not matching. That's okay. Let's get our color right here. Yep, there it is. Like it. Fix it. Yellow. Thank you. Let's get around. Just going off of memory. I'm not trying to match it all the way. Like I said, I need to have some artwork. So when I start the course or go through the steps of the exercises, and they say here, add your artwork here, I have it. All right, so there goes the pencil. Pencil done. Now, there's two pieces here. Let's get rid of that. I do need that. Okay. Let's turn that off. This off. Boom. So let's get that one. So the feet are close. So let's go ahead and get that dark. I think why? I must have erased the wrong. Oh, fill in this. And go here. I see. That's the arm. All right. So what on eye? Oh, I know what I did. Fix that. Right there. Yep. I know. Okay. So let's go ahead and. That's why I look. Remember, I dropped it down. Yeah, boy. All right, let's get rid of this layer because it's in the way. Okay, cool. We're back to this. Fill that in. And I know why there's these gaps because I used the color in option. Same color. Yep. Okay. Filling in the areas. I didn't want to like redraw all. I don't know why that nipple is there. Come on. And save. You gotta save, man. Whew. Now, what's super cool about what I'm doing right now, you see, this is a page of mess, right? But I'm drawing in vector. So when it's time to export, I can make this whatever size I want, and it's still gonna look clean and fresh. But if it was if I was using pixels, then when it's time to export, you have to export in high resolution. Otherwise, it's you're gonna start seeing pixelation. And if you want pixel artwork, that's cool. I don't want pixel artwork. I want it to be fresh and so clean. I have been exploring pixel apps. If anybody has a favorite pixel app, let me know. I played around with a couple. Been paid for them so I can unlock, turn off the ads. So I'm like, why? I understand the need to make some money. App, but I put. So yeah, Gareth or Dari, anybody out there who knows. All right, so what? Something going on with that eyebrow. Then on different layers. Is it on that layer? I don't know what layers. Oh, this on the. Oh, that's the tooth. All right, let's fix that. Oh, got it. All right. Back to my main coloring in layer. That dark gray. Okay. It's tedious work, man. Okay, let's turn that on. Okay, that's not the one we want. This one. Oh, not that one. How about this one? There we go. Boom. So now this is where I added the color. Yep, that's fine. That. So this is the hands, the color for the hands, the feet. And it doesn't have to be exact. I'm not going for perfection here. One day I will. When Microsoft hands me $1 million and says, Hey Dan, go ahead and make that game. Go for it. Here's $1 million and all the hardware you want. All right, cool. Then I can sit there and make it perfect right now and look there. Boom. Right now I need to focus, get it done. And I tilted the head. Gotta remember some of these. This, select. Go. All right. I got that. Huh. Okay. So now these are 35. That was 100. What is that? That is why is it at a multiply 100? All right, we're gonna do it 100. All right, so let's get rid of it. Delete. So let's grab this one. Duplicate. Multiply at 100. And so let's see if we can pay attention to some of these spots. There's 3 lines by the elbow. See. Okay, that's not the one. This is knuckles, toes, and then it has the chest. Okay, so let's do the knuckles and toes. Knuckles and toes is boom. Right. Belly. It doesn't feel like. Oh, I know why it doesn't feel. Part missing. This is the gray skin. All right. Oh, almost. Got it. Cool. Okay, next is what's in this layer. That's the darker part. Okay, good. I think I can mess around with that. I think I can. Let me see if I want to. Yeah. I just gotta move around a few things. That's too much work. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. The 35% though. Delete. So what's in here? Nothing. Okay, get rid of that. Them away. So go ahead and grab the original, duplicate, multiply. See, got darker. Right, 35. It says. You can type it in. Got it. Now I have to match some of the erasers. So 3 on the shoulder, 3 on the elbow. Bam. Let's see what's going on. Open the fresco files you guys are talking about. Photoshop. Yes. Well, I think yeah. So thank you for the question, Anthony. Well, my camera's on my. Thank you for stopping through. You can convert in Photoshop, says Axel, and then Motorvoid. You can open fresco files in Photoshop. That's right, and that's gonna be the workaround. It preserves some of the things. The other way around, you'll lose something in certain cases. Layer effects. Yeah, it is. So, if you right now I'm working with vector brushes. So if I export into Illustrator, it preserves everything I've done in vector. But if I open in Photoshop and I try to edit these vector, it's gonna break. And so I told Adobe that what I want I want to be able to move through Illustrator, Photoshop, Fresco, and open the file. Open an Illustrator file in Photoshop, and then go back into Illustrator, and I still preserve the vectors. And so I don't know if that will ever happen, but that would be great. Then you can move between different programs, make some edits, and you still have preserved your layers. Okay, boom. So there it is. Look. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. This guy we gotta go. Delete. This one's gotta go. Delete. This is our outline. Line right here. Need a line there and one right there. Boom. All right, so check this out. Let's go ahead and grab that. Go boom. Start stacking them. All right, so let's turn this guy on. There it is. Here we go. That's crazy. He's going up and down. Ugh. If you ask Photoshop, there is no vector heaven. That's right. Another reason to make a shortcut key in Photoshop to convert to smart object. Inside, I've lost my third iPad too. I won't buy a fourth. This device is no drawing in Fresco. Oh, Axel. And so, Angie, how do I know the next pose? I know the next pose because I know what my character is supposed to do. My character needs to be able to do several things. One, it needs to be able to block high, block low, draw high, draw low. That's what you got right here. Or around this the gorilla here. And it needs to be able to breathe. Sit there and breathe. That's when the character is at rest. I need to do another one where I'm just complicating it. Where he gets mad, like you know, he makes a face, he's not happy. That's already on top of having to color these other ones. I have to color all these other ones. Then I have to make another version of all of these elements here because what happens when they get hit or drawn on. And so so then I have to make so here's an example. Let's do it right now while I'm thinking about it. All right, let's save first. Okay. A group. I don't like it how this does that. Let's go here and boom. Just duplicate. Get another. All right, bam. All right, so it gets drawn on. Bam. And so let's go ahead and could be a denominator. Boom. There it is. D. Right? All right. And then there should be like some kind of reaction when it gets drawn, and actually even some color. Nice if the D was just you know. With oh, bam. I don't know if that's better, but no, I don't like it. Take it off. Okay. Delete that layer. So now underneath, it needs to be a reaction. Cool. Thank you, Anyi. I was a lot into making a game similar to Stella's story. Forest and sky. Cool. Try it. Yeah. And Axel, what you can use is one of these cheap tablets. So let me go ahead and, you have these tablets. It plugs mini here, and it plugs into your computer. Then you use a stylus. This one's a Wacom. Like the device. Yeah. This is a Wacom, one by Wacom, and so then you go like this and draw. So I use this when I'm doing Illustrator. Not so much. Headphones tripping. All right. So that's another option. Yeah, it's still approximately $100. This one was like $45 here in the U.S. So okay, so audio still. So yeah, I bought this one. It was like $45 from Amazon. It's the Wacom one by Wacom. I have other ones that are bigger, and they're perfect for like Illustrator because um, when you're using anchor points, you can just tap 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 tap. But if you're gonna draw, it's kind of tough to draw with your hand, and that's a little. But if your computer supports Fresco, that's a great option. All right, so there we go. Oh, so what happens? Oh, did I do a? This is a copyright or after or after. Maybe the outline of the paper. Bam. Okay, that makes it do that. Okay, cool. So now we know it's different. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, bam. So when he swings the pencil, it does that, and then it just disappears. So I need to make a thing that disappears. All right. So let's say we go here. Let's just go like this. Boom. See that? So when it slashes, it turns to this and then it disappears. So that's gonna be the disappear. Man, I'm telling you, this stuff is hard, man. Well, I tell you what, it's not easy. Not easy. And if it was easy, everybody else would do it. Oh, they made a Discord. Yeah. Box. Yep, there it is. Game. Hey, let me tell them we're here. All right. So now let's do a color. Okay, so let's do this. Look, set this our reference. Tap on the layer. Fill it in with vector. Right. Duplicate. Multiply. Can't help it but do like several layers, but it's gonna be only 2 layers. Why is it not? Do it better, Dan. Do it better. Like a little puff. It looks like a popcorn, but that's okay because it's gonna be there for a second. All right. It's okay, Axel. Take your time. No one. It's not a race. Recover. Focus on yourself. I've had that happen to me. I had burnout. I've had lots of burnout. Well, it wasn't. It was one time, but it lasted for months. So let's and some posted how to draw. In any case, yeah, you want to give yourself some time to recover and get through any blockages, any creative what do you call that? Blocks. Yep, creative blocks. Boom. Let's go ahead and stack these layers. Damn, I got it. So that's it. All right. So the piece of paper gets drawn on, boom, and then poof, it goes away. That's it. All right. Did that. Let's do the brick because the brick is what one of those that needs to get like broken. That's the brick. That's the bottom. So what I really want to do with the brick is duplicate layer. Now let's ungroup this. And what I'm gonna do here, let's turn that. Let's leave it on. Get this. Yeah. I think too. Form. Select. Yes. Oh. Oh. Goes right there. And deselect, and then the last part is that. So the brick just broke. All right, this is the brick behind it. So this is the one in the front. This is the brick of after it cracked. Brick red, I think. Oh, there it is. So I'm actually just gonna color this in real fast. I have an idea. But yeah, this is not a competition, y'all. You know, you gotta explore your creativity when you can, and when you cannot or you're not feeling it, hang out with artists. You can hang out with artists. In my case, I can like what you are doing. I'm not a freelancer in the sense of mercenary. Yeah, do what you can when you can, and but don't try to rush anything. Just be yourself and hang out with other artists. So look, I'm gonna do this. Crack right there. Crack right there. It just broke, right? But then I don't want that black. Let's change the color of the outline to that. See? So now let's stack that on top of there, and it goes like this. All right, let's get on. Fill it in. Oops, not on that side. This layer. Like it's that. And then it breaks in the puff. Now what I was thinking is maybe have like an orange. Have an orange just okay, cool. And now we're gonna go Let's turn that off, turn this off, and finish it. Okay, I think that is. Oh, yeah, I know. Come on. This. Now we can turn these on, turn it on. Too bright. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Not orange. It's not orange. It needs to be orange. I want it to be. Yeah, there it is. Got that explosive look. All right, I got something there. Okay, I'm not gonna spend all night working on all of these because it'll take forever. But I think I got enough going on. Now, before I go tonight, how long have I been? For an hour and a half. So for the next 30 minutes, what I'm gonna do is start coloring in some of these gorillas. And so I got all of these right here, but these I've already changed the size, so I can put them right here. Whereas over here, these gorillas that are turned off are the ones that I'm actually going to use. And so there goes that one. I'm going to duplicate, and move that one. Because this one's for my screenshots. This one's for my workflow. You know, it's the one I use to talk about how I did what I did when I did it. All the way. Eventually, this file is gonna get kind of cluttered, and so I'll start making new copies. Probably should make a new copy. Yeah, there it is. So this is a screenshot right there. This is a screenshot, or even this is the work in progress. Save it, man. Save it. Okay, cool. All right, so let's turn this one on next. So we're in here. We have just okay. So let's fix this pencil. Turn that off. Turn this off. And now let's go ahead and fix this pencil. Gone. Okay, let's fix this leg. Bam. Done, son. Get the knee. Add some of the little details that are missing. This is what's tedious. This is what gets me tired. It's like I gotta draw what? I gotta do what now? All right, merge the layers. So underneath, new layer. What I need is, let's get this one. Duplicate. Turn this on. Done. And let's see, turn that off. Turn this off. That's my color guide right here. This guy over here is my color guide. As a matter of fact, just delete the layer. I might need it. My color guide. All right, so boom, here we go. And you know, instead of like doing what I did earlier, like having already one of the color layers in there and then making adjustments, sometimes it's easy. But I need my color. But that color goes then just go real quick like this is the Odari method. Boom. All right, thank you for hanging out, Angie. Appreciate you. Oh, goes the foot, arm. you know, creativity tells you, oh man, and people too, they tell you, oh, you should do comics. Like, you know how tedious that is, man. You should do animations. You should be working on Netflix, man. It takes some special people to do that. I'm not, and I'm not it. Woo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's that. But arm, I think that's the gray for that side. Yep, that's. So now I need the red. And in Illustrator, you know, I could actually wait to do this in Illustrator because it's faster. Illustrator is faster because then you just use the anchor points. And it's like connect the dots. Man, Illustrator is so easy. Gate in because the process about man, there goes the body. Got it. New layer and let's white. Yep, that's the tooth. Bam. Then the I think that's just white. Now you just go like that. Boom. That looks white. Oh, come on. Boom. Done. Oh, and the teeth. Ah, I did open the mouth for when he's exerting um some force, you know? All right. Good, good, good. On the same layer as the teeth in the eye is and I shouldn't. I'm gonna do the pencil. Yellow. Mm, brown. Brown. Yep, it is that brown. Boy, I'm good. That's because I'm moving fast too. I want to spend a lot of time figuring it out. Gotta be purple. You know, and I'm just choosing colors so that they're easy to see. And when you're playing the game, it's like okay, boom, that's that. Not because I have a particular color, even though I do like purple. So that gray looks to be the same gray as the gorilla, but I'm just gonna go. Yeah, it is the same gray. Look at that. Yep. Okay. So go here. I can fix that arm. Cool. All right. I need another layer here. Yep. And that's gonna be this light gray. I think. Oh, that's the one. So now I gotta remember. Hmm, The exciting part is everything that I explained before I was drawing. I was explaining to you what the project was about, and all my sketches. That's the exciting part because you're exploring, you're testing, trying things out, and when it works, you're happy, and when it doesn't work, you kind of get frustrated, but you get it. It's got to work out. This is what I want, and but because once you're done with the exploration, just all about finish. That means over, over, over again. Oh my! This is when you get an intern to finish your work. And now when I had interns, that's what we did. I was I've done a lot of art projects here in Atlanta, So I'd have my interns, the basic pieces of a wall of a mural. They would do the color in the large areas, and then I come in and I would do the details. Everything that's related to the very specific thing that I'm good for, that I'm good at. That's what I would. That would be my intern. A little. I need this whole area orange, and I have a different intern mixing the colors. Like I need that orange, but a little bit more red. Boom. Okay, put it in there. All right, so let's go ahead and make a duplicate. This is gonna be at 30. A multiply and 35. Remember that. Goes. There we go. That's it. Bam. And so now we start eraser. And let's turn on this. Boom, so I can see it. Got it. There we go. So I can see this guy. And if you're right-handed, you want your reference on the left so that your hand is not in the way. But if you're left-handed, then you reference right. Hand is not in the way. Oh, yeah. All right, next layer. This one. Up. Duplicate layer. Multiply. This one stays at 100. In. Of course, no nipples, and nobody has time for nipples because I don't even know where I'm gonna publish this game, and so right now I need to focus on the main thing. It's a mobile game. I want it to be a mobile game. So what if so the screen's gonna be small, Not gonna see a whole lot of details. Don't waste your time with that. Not right now. Maybe once I get my $1 million and Microsoft says, Dan, let's go ahead and make that game. Be like, all right, let's do it. Then I go in and do all the details that I want. Then it can be like this amazing, beautiful artwork, Then I can have those 100 interns knocking it out. Knock it out the box. Okay, there it is. Drop those layers together. Whew. Then put the guy behind. There he goes. All right, this guy's over here, right? This guy over here. Oh, put him down here so separate. It's over there. Okay, here we go. Let's turn this on off. Standing right there. And then he goes. Yep. Well, there's a bit of my process. It's not fast. I don't know if there are other shortcuts that could be better and could be easier. I am going off of what I know and what I'm looking for at the moment because I need to do something. I want to create something. Axel says nipples will make him to appear naked. Yeah, don't draw them. Correct. That's right. Then it would look more. You're right. That's right. You don't want it to be naked because it does look naked. So yeah, I will take off that nipple. And I've drawn Denominator. That's the name of the character here. I've already drawn him many other ways where he actually has clothes. So we're not lost it. All right, so I was able to knock that out in less than 30 minutes. So that's not too bad, right? That's like 15 minutes to just do that. And it's not hard because I already got the pose, right? So the hard part is to work through the poses. which is also the fun part because you're kind of experimenting, trying things out. The much harder and fun part is trying to get the artwork style down to fit what you want to do right now. And so, all right, let me save. Let me export this. I can, because I could probably throw a quick sprite together. We got time. We got time. We got time. All right, let's get. Yeah, let's. Boom. All right, let's switch artworks website, and you know what? I should page. I should have like a sorry. All right, little. Okay. Okay. And let's open Fresco. If you have, depending on the computer you have, you may be able to run Adobe Fresco. My computer runs Adobe Fresco. The iMac on this side does not run. Jones, bam, bam, bam. Boom, boom. There it is. Let's export. Let me see. I need to turn those on. Oh, no. Yeah. No, not right now. Let's just go with this. All right, because that's too much. Open a copy and Adobe Illustrator. Document. Oh my gosh. Goes Illustrator. Boom. Okay. I know you're working. Close out Fresco. The reason why I like vector files, because then they're all vectors. They're all vectors. Oh yeah. Look at that. Ah! Ah, my gosh. I don't know about that. I get excited. That is crazy, yo. Okay. So let's. All right. So let's go and create a new document. Let's do 3x3. By 3 inches. We need our boards. Nah, it's okay. We're not gonna. Then I'll waste a lot of time fixing. Let's do this. It's gonna be, if we do 4 across, so that's 12 inches, and 2, so that's 6. 4x6. 1 artboard. All right, boom. All right. Yeah, the Mac Mini M1. Well, no, it won't. The Mac Mini M1 run Fresco. No. Fortunately, it does. Rulers. Rick the ruler. Boom. Let's start setting up our guide. Can't remember where our guides come. New guide. In Photoshop, you can say I want a new guide, and then you can tell it where you want the guide. Fine. Goes. Let's go here. Let's get these. Oh, this one doesn't have a pencil. It's all good. All right, let's save this. Save as a test. Game test. To a folder. Everything lives in this folder. Vector. Got it. All right, let's go. Oh yes. Oh my. Make those sprites for things that are flying. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. Right now I need to focus because I need to create the screen to double check the size of things. There's a lot of stuff to work. See if I can click and drag. Those are all the ones. All right, all right, all right. Control C. Go to Untitled. Mod a little bit. Control V. Everything comes in. It's in its own layer, kind of, sort of. Get them out. Oh, I see. I know what happened. I need all these guides and pop it, don't lock it, rock it, don't stop. All right, boom, bam. Missing. Thought it was okay. That's cool. All right, which one? First one. Lock it. Oh, what happened to this guy? What happened to the lines on this guy? Fix that. Go here. Boom, bam. I need these guys. Guys right here. Oh, so something is up. Is locked. Is that guy? Cool. All right, this guy. Is this guy locked? No. Sometimes when things don't work the way you want them to, it's because a layer is locked. An object. Right here. This guy. So like this. I don't even need to select that kind of thing. Control C. Control V. Boom. So this one's getting the order mixed up. Why is the order mixed up? Yeah, so I need to check my here and paste remembers layers. Yeah. So okay, I know it. Layer moves. Now we can see. You know what? I could actually just drag and drop, but I don't want to do it like now. There it is. Can't beat me. I told you what I tell you. Mother said the food wasn't born there. Trying to clean a pot, it won't clean up. Said the wasn't born. So no, Illustrator, you're not gonna beat. All right, there goes that. So this is which one is that guy? Right here, lock him, rock him, sock him. Let's bring these guys down. That guy, lock it. It's over. Guy, lock him. Guys, boom. This guy, him. This guy is there. And really like this is not even what sprite would look like because there's you have to separate the moves. So you would really have um 3, 4. Oh, that's right. That's why I thought it was. So you have one of these, one is the one that's standing up further. That's the main one. That's right. Okay, I understand now. Yes. Six. Watch this. 6x3. All right, here we go. This is the standing up guy. This is what I really need. This guy, let's move out and duplicate this guy. Option. Alt Option. Got it. Lock it. Right here. Right? Then this other guy right here. That's the sprite. That's one sprite. Six. 3. This is what I was trying to do. But I didn't want to get into the whole sprite thing, but whatever. It's all good. All right. So there's that one and that one. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's move. Guys. Here. Bam. Another 6. Oh, got it. And this. That's got to go, man. Okay. Right here. This guy makes a copy right there. See? Standing there, and then it goes, and then it's standing there, and it goes down. How you make this one's the breathing one. Now we need slow. So this. One. Oh. Yeah, that. I'm kind of making a mess of this file next to just to show off one more. Right, 3. Hit it. Oh. Okay. Alt. Boom. So mess. Lock those are the ISO. That guy right. Died into. Boom. Now, of course, these are not perfect because I kind of just threw them in there together. But basically, what you want to do is work off of this file right here. But when I export it out from Fresco, I did not include all the different moves. I turned them off. So what you want is you want all the different poses to be piled on top of each other. One big pile on top of each other, so that when you're in Illustrator or Photoshop, they're already placed inside of this square. This is why that square is important. Where the placement of the character, the pose, is in the square, then it's going to sit exactly where it needs to be. And so right now, I just kind of just did this just so I can show this off and put this on. Not a big deal. But I just did that. Anyway, this is called this save as. This is called a sprite. Okay. Computer, on my computer. Sprite sample. Adobe Illustrator file. Yes, thank you. And then we're gonna export. Export. I have all these. But when I'm working, I have a ton. File, export as. Click on artboards. Yeah, I'll do as PNG. Why not? And sprite sample. Vector. Yeah, I'll leave it. I click OK. 300 DPI. Let me see. 6 inches. This can be 1800. That's fine. Click OK. All right, let's take a look. Come, no. Yo, here they come, yo. Yo, game, vector, boom. Got stuck. This one. Worked as artboards, only the range of it. Okay, it happens. Probably just. Come on now. There it is. There it goes. Boom, 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 boom. And so right now, as I'm cycling through these sprites, you see there's the way it moves. There it goes. But the way the one on the left, how he shifts over, is because I kind of just placed the gorilla where in the right or left. I did not bring it in it is exact position. So it's all good. That's crazy. Ooh, oh my god. Just this little bit. Excited. So now I have artwork that I can put in, but I would not put this in. This is just a sample. I'm gonna throw this on the website. This is a whole bunch of stuff that I need to work on still. All these different screens. I'm probably gonna work on these because but I actually need to catch up with this right here is gonna be awesome in itself, and that's why they have their own square. Gotta draw things in a way where they fit. The element fits in where it's gonna be placed, so that when the sprites are being used in the game by the game engine, then the figure moves where it's supposed to go and it looks smooth. It may still be stuttery because there's not a whole lot of frames, but at least it's not going to be jumpy where things are not hopping around the screen, and that's not part of the game. So, all right, well there we go. Woo! Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Thank you everyone for your comments. Odari was gone. Axel, thank you for being here. Angie took off. I appreciate you. Moto Void was in the house. Let's see. Anthony, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Garrett Luz Barbosa, very cool name. Faisal, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of you who left a comment at Taum. And let me see. I think that, oh, Jeff. Oh, that was Jeff. Thank you. Bye. Let's see. Gareth and Odari, they always stream. Gotta check them out. Gareth, welcome. And in the Discord, we still have Garrett Bree and Triple X, aka Axel. On Facebook, we have Saint Tony the Monster. Dropping a comment. I appreciate it. And just double checking and ask. Always hanging out with Dan the Man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody. I will be streaming back again on Monday. I may catch me tomorrow. Is tomorrow the 30th? Is it tomorrow the last day of the month? I have to do my traditional. Yeah, so tomorrow I may stream. But we got movies to stream also. So anyways, I got a long day tomorrow. I marble. RC RCA. So just notes, man. I got a lot of work. How do you watch movies? Anthony, join us in the Discord. Anybody who wants to hang out and watch a movie with us tomorrow here at 7 p.m. in the Discord, just join the Discord. And there's a channel. It's called Discord and Chill. It'll start at 7 p.m. EST. So come on through. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for hanging out. I am DTM. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. Stay tuned for more Skully's gear and merch. Stay tuned for some stickers. And I will talk to you later. DTM out.